Hello friends, happy Tuesday. It is this the second Tuesday of December already? It's crazy. You guys, I was dead set on having all my ducks in a row this year so that I could kind of relax and enjoy the season a little bit. And we ended up we just decorated last weekend. So we just got our tree and did all the decorations. And I had wanted to have that's not that late, actually. That was okay. I wanted to do it the weekend before. But I also wanted to have all of my holiday cards out, and they're not even finished yet. But I will say, in my defense, I had planned to use all of last year's holiday cards, and I ended up donating most of those to a fundraising event here on the Cape last week, and so I kind of had to start over. I had about 85 left after that because they said Merry Christmas or something very specific, so we didn't want to use those for the fundraising event, so I got to keep those. And now I need to make some more. So today I'm going to do I haven't done this in a while. I'll show you my little bucket of tricks over here, and I'm going to use that to create a holiday card, at least one here, and then that's just going to be how I kind of throw together some extra projects for the next couple of days. I made my list, so I think I know the total number I need, so I just need to get to that number and then we'll be good to go. We can start addressing, and I do think I'm going to cheat this year just because I do want to be able to enjoy the holiday a little bit. I'm going to do printed labels. I usually write them all out myself. It's just not going to happen this year. So, but I have lots to share with you before we get into that. So this is one of my favorite techniques to use when you're stuck too. So I really have no idea what to create right now because my brain is mush. So this will help with that too. So let me turn my camera around and then I'm going to show you my desk. Uh-oh, this is not in the right spot. Hold on. I'm going to make you guys dizzy. So let me cover this for a second. I don't know why it is not in the right. Sorry. Don't mind me. Oh my gosh, I'm making you guys so dizzy. Hold on. I don't know why it's not set up the right way. There we go. All right, it's good now. Sorry about that. All right. Should have checked that before. All right, I had been playing with it the other day to show a friend, and then I made a mess. All right, so a few things to share with you today before we get into the crafting. So today is the last day for the Cyber Monday Paper Pumpkin sale, and this sale is really about your prepaid subscriptions. I've had a few of you do this already. I need to reach out to a couple of you because I know you had questions, but it's on 3, 6, and 12-month prepaid subscriptions, and you will be able to get them at a pretty significant discount. So 3-month is $61. Regularly $81, 6-month is $122, regular $162, 12-month is $244, regularly $324, and shipping is included in that cost. So all you'll pay on top of that is whatever your tax is. So that's an amazing deal. And the reason why I say that the shipping is already included in that is because free shipping starts tomorrow. But it won't matter because your shipping cost is included in this, and that's usually not discounted anyway. So even if you have to place 2 orders this week, that's totally fine. But today is the last day to get that discount on the prepaid subscriptions. Tomorrow, however, if you become a subscriber, or if you already are a subscriber, you can get 50% off, up to 50% off some of the past kits and the refills. So you have to be a subscriber to get this, and it's only through December 10th through 12th. So that's three days, right? Yeah. So the same time as the free shipping. So you could kind of shop the Paper Pumpkin sale, get free shipping. There's still last chance products, which I actually just cleared out my stash, and I have a ton of last chance stuff. So there's lots of good stuff coming in that sale. So same time frame, free shipping for 3 days 3 days only on orders of $75 or more. So that's from Wednesday through Friday this week, and it coincides with that kit sale for Paper Pumpkin. Like I said, last chance products actually ongoing throughout the rest of forever until they're sold out, basically. But they're while supplies last, so some of the stuff is already sold out. Some of it's on sale, so be sure to check that out if you're doing any shopping. Of course, I already mentioned last week that we have the True Blue Florals. This is our product of the month, so you can get this for just $5 if you spend $75. So free shipping and a very inexpensive, beautiful pack of paper for just $5. So that's super exciting. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you, because this registration opens tomorrow as well on December 10th, I believe. All you need to do to attend our virtual card retreat. So some of you may have done the virtual album retreat. This is the card version of that retreat. It's a 2-day event, and you can come and go as you want. There'll be replays, but you're going to create 15 fabulous cards, and all you have to do is buy that kit, the virtual card retreat kit, in order to be invited to attend the virtual retreat. So it's $165 in US. It's 170023 is the kit number, which again won't be available till tomorrow. But you're gonna make, look at all these amazing cards, right? So these are all pictures of the cards that we're making, and these are designed to be like stepped up cards. So you'll learn new techniques, you'll learn new ways to use product, you'll learn all sorts of fun stuff with this retreat. And of course, this is sneak peeking some of the beautiful projects that they're going to be playing with in this retreat. So super fun. The actual retreat is January 22nd through the 23rd from, again, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. So again, if you can't attend live though, you can always watch the replays, and you're going to make so many beautiful projects and learn so many fun tips too. So that is also available as of tomorrow too. So lots happening in the next couple of days. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try and write a review of everything that I just said in the description too, so you can find links and things like that. But what I'm going to do today is I have some like leftover like project kits here that never got put together, and this is just my bin of miscellaneous stuff that had never made it to a card. So it's just random things, leftover things, all sorts of good stuff in here. So I am going to use some of this because I do have some that say like Merry Christmas and Deck the Halls. So let's see if we can make some. This looks very Christmassy, so I'm going to steal that out. Oh look, I have a little elf. Or not an elf, I have a Santa. I think I trashed that because I didn't like the blonde hair. But I can probably fix that. I have a Merry and Bright. I have some poinsettias. Wishing you peace and joy. I have an elf here that's not colored, so maybe we'll do some coloring. I have some Halloween stuff too. So lots and lots of like little bits and pieces here that I think we can make into at least one, maybe two holiday cards. So look, I have some cardstock here too. So I also have in this stash over here, I have some more little bits and pieces here. Inserts, these are all inserts, so we can put that aside, but I have all of this stuff too with trees, pattern paper, all the things. So let's go ahead and see if we can put together at least one, maybe two. I've got some other stuff here that is left over. So we will, hi Liz. So we will just see, hi Linda. Let's see. Thanks for watching, ladies. See what else we've got. We've just got some leftover pieces of things here from kits that I didn't put together. So let's make ourselves at least one card. Maybe I'll end up throwing two together. Let's see. All right, so these look like they're white bases, so I'm gonna just score them. I don't typically have a lot of patterned paper in those bins. Sometimes I do, but most of the time it's like stamped leftovers, embossed pieces, things like that. So we'll see. We might have to pull from my paper stash too. All right, so I made two card bases from what was in the stack there. I have plenty more over here. So I've got two whites. I'm thinking an easy way. Oh, look, I put little trees on this one. Somehow or other, this got, I think it's probably because it's crooked, it got nixed. But we could maybe fix it by putting some gold across the middle, right? Or maybe some red. Does this... Yeah, you need to cover that because I don't like the... Here, how about this one? There we go. That could fit. Right? And then, what else do I have? I have this one over here. I do have a little bit of pattern paper. I could also flip this just because I don't know if I like the trees. Maybe do that. With a little candy cane. See what I have for, do I have any circles or things? I do. I wish I had another one, but I don't. I could probably cut another one, but that's kind of not the goal here. We could instead do some little trees. These are the wrong colors though. I feel like we should move it over here. Do some little trees like this, right? Okay. I like that. Maybe make them a little more even. There we go. Okay. Got some cute little trees. And then we could use a Merry Christmas, right? What's on the back side of this paper? Ooh, I like the gold because then it ties into that color a little bit better. Although the trees don't stand out as much. Maybe not. You know what we could do is maybe do that and then cut this piece to have gold foil around the black. Let's do that. That looks like a 3x4 piece. So let's cut this, hi Anne, to 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'll save those in case I need those, right? And then this can go under here. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna make that a little thinner. I'm gonna do 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. It's a big border. There we go. Yeah. That's better. I don't know why. When it comes to the gold, I like it to be a little subtler. And then we could pull in, I have some gold ribbon here too. So we'll pull that in too. So let me start assembling this a little bit. Let's do this. And I might actually, I do have red. Do I want to put it on a red base instead? I think I do. So let's go ahead and score this at 5 1/2. This is why I always keep all my little leftover bits and pieces, because eventually I can actually sit down and make quite a few cards out of like that bucket of stuff. And typically I'll like really go through it and kind of take lots of different things out of the bucket to work with. And that way I know more about what I have instead of trying to do it on the fly kind of thing. But it is Tuesday Throwdown after all, so it just doesn't ring as much as Thursday Throwdown. All right. Make sure this is opening the right way. So we're gonna put that down, just flat. I love doing tone on tone. I don't know. I just like that look. All right, did I already tape those together? I did. So let's go ahead and tie a little knot or bow around this. I probably have enough here to do a bow. Let's try it. We'll see how well it ties bows. Sometimes they get too bulky when it's thicker ribbon like this, but this isn't a super, like the ribbon's pretty light, if that makes sense. All right, so we'll do that. I don't want it that big, so we'll have to swoosh it a little bit. There we go. There. That looks good. And we're just gonna trim it down. Okay. And then I think we need dimensionals for this. Grab my dimensionals. And put dimensionals in each of the corners and one in the middle. The other thing I forgot to mention, if you're local, I am doing my last card class of the year in person in Harwich on Monday. What's the December 15th? So that is next Monday. So if you want to join us for that, we won't be doing holiday cards. We'll be doing all occasion cards, just because it's kind of late now for Christmas cards. Hopefully most of you are much better than I am and already have yours designed and done and on their way out the door. I'm gonna plead it's not my fault, since I was donating many of them. All right, we're gonna pop up this guy. Like that. He looks kind of crooked. Let me fix him. That's better. Okay. And then, do I want to? No, we'll stick him flat, and then I think I'm going to pop up this. So I probably could have like moved these up a little bit. Let's see. Just thinking. Let's move them up. Fill some of that white space at the top a little bit. There we go. And then this can go over that. That looks good. So I'm going to just do a little bit of regular adhesive here. And then we'll pop some dimensionals here. I think I'm going to just do it right over the ribbon too. Oops, my adhesive's hanging off there. Like that. And then of course we're going to need some bling, which I do have some little low profile dots. Where are those? I don't know where the open one is. It was part of my class. And things got kind of mixed in. I have to go through my embellishment thing here. There's a lot going on. And it's not organized. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, those aren't them. Do I have any gold ones, though? I have gold there. They're kind of big. It's annoying because I know I could use the red ones. I kind of wanted golds. Well, there's some little ones, so let's do those. And you know, oh, here it is. I was just about to say, I don't know what happened to my take your pick tool, but I found it. All right, so let's do, here, we'll do one of the large ones here with a small one here, and then a small one down there. There. Look at that. Cute and simple card. And then I have the insert, so let's go ahead and get that done so I can stick it in my bin and be one step closer to finishing my holiday cards. Here we go. Cute! I like it. And now we can do another one with that other set of stuff. So, this is what I plan to do today. Is I'm going to just take my bin of goodies. Like, I feel like this will actually, instead of using the trees, maybe I use the blends and this to kind of color this little elf and make him the focal point of this card. And maybe he can even hold a little candy cane or something. We'll see. That's kind of big for him. Kind of looks a little out of alignment. But as you can see, I just like to take all the little, like I have leftover strings, I have like frames, I have all sorts of stuff in here that, I mean, even that could probably be turned into a holiday card too. Like I don't have a ton of holiday stuff, but there is, you know, some greenery I could use. So I'll be throwing together some cards from this little bin of magic that I have. So hopefully I'll make some good progress for today. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I'm gonna let you run because I don't know I don't know how long it'll take me to do card number 2. Number 1 came together really quickly, so we'll let that be our card for the day. But no, there's another little elf coming too. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, happy holiday prep. I hope everything's going smoothly for you and that you're enjoying the season and taking time to just sit and relax. I think this is always my favorite because I just love to sit by the fire. And now I feel like my mom, because my mom used to always love that too, like just sit and have your her coffee. I don't drink coffee, but she'd sit and have her coffee and read a book or something. And it is really, really peaceful this time of year to just sit with the fireplace on, have the lights on the tree, and just kind of sit and relax. So I hope that is what is in your agenda for the near future. And I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you again next week for another edition of Teach Me Tuesday. Oh, that's the old one. That's Tuesday Throwdown, although I do like Teach Me Tuesday too. So, all right, my friends, have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.